Hey, it's Billy Vet Diamond. How you doing today? Don't touch that dial. Press subscribe to the channel. So, how you doing? It's Saturday. I'm doing good. Hubby's cooking. I'm kind of not sure what I want to eat. Cat is sleeping. I mean, she's sleeping. She's tired from scratching the wall right now, which is like really. Do you have any idea what it's like if you have a cat? If you don't have a cat, our cat has scratched the wall. It's cost us like $300 a couple months ago to paint the wall. So another $300 that the hubby doesn't know about. So we'll tell him about that later on. Long story short, how am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm feeling a little better. I'm not working right now. And that's been kind of hard. It's been a lot of hardship for the family and everything. My husband not working right now and stuff. The rent has was so high. Our rent was so high. It went down to $900. They took up $900 off the rent. And we have Section 8, so that helped a whole lot. Because like it's been kind of hard. And I don't know where you're at and stuff, but through everything I've been going through in my life, I'm learning not to give up. I can't give up. Giving up is not an option. Giving up should not be a choice. I'm telling you right now, when you start giving up, you give up on you. I'm telling you right now, when you give up, you give up on you. And I am learning. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up on you. Oh, I'm gonna show you something important. God, this is at the dollar store and I love this. These cards, which I need to clean my room real bad. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, okay? But it's called Today's Prayer. Can you see that? Oh my God, it says Today's Prayer. Let me read it to you. Then God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, because on it he rested from all the work of creating that he had done. Genesis 2:3. I'm getting to the place where I used to take out a prayer card each day and not trying so much to memorize that scripture, but a whole lot of scripture about what God is saying, what He to speak to me that day. When I was working, I remember I had a coworker who I had a coworker after my job when he's working stuff, and she gave me a prayer card. I was going through a lot of stuff. We're working our butt off. We were working probably like 40 hours a week and over that, and we were doing like retail. So if she's watching this, hey, she really bad. But yeah, and we were tired. The customers were so rude. Customer service is most the hardest job to do because I'm thinking, I've been in retail for my whole life. I've been working retail since I've been, not true. I'm working retail since I'm like 16 years old. Yeah, 16. I dropped out of high school. And we all done things that we are not so happy about and proud of, but we learn from that. But when you done something you're not happy about, and you kind of go, oh my gosh, you're standing by the girl, you're not gonna learn from it. You're not gonna learn from it. But I'm learning from it, and it just taught me about life. Even dropping out of high school, I I was going to a rough high school, and not my excuses. If you saw the movie called Freedom Rider, I didn't go to high school there, but the high school I went through was just like that. Okay, so I came home from high school and told my mom, I'm done. I said I can't do it. I said my anxiety was up. My anxiety was way up here. So I said I can't do this anymore. I said I want to go get my GED. I had this real idea. I said, my a girl I know, we talk, and she said she did it. She took the test, she passed it. I said, I can do it, Mom. I got this. My mom said, okay, you sure? I said, yeah, I want to do it. So I, I went to like library, went to the bookstore and bought a GED book. I don't know how much it cost. Back in the days, it was like probably $20 for a book. Okay, $20. Like it was expensive. Okay, and I was like this at home. Sorry, I never got. I was at home. And literally, I would like to listen to my GD book, and I had a black and white TV right here in front of me, called what do you call it? And I remember having all my children on. For you back in the days who watch All My Children, put your hand up if you watch All My Children, because I watch All My Children back then. I watch All My Children. I watch what? Um, all my children, one life to live. General Hospital. General Hospital was happening. It was happening. Okay, back to my story. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. So anyway, I told Mom, I can do it. I got this. So I'm here. Got my GD book, got a notebook and a pen, and my stuff. I said she could do it. I said, yeah. I turned the page. I said, okay, science. I left myself science. Okay. All right. We'll work on science tomorrow. Okay. You feel where this story is going? Do you feel this is going? Next page, math. Okay. Let's do easy part. 1.19. 1 plus 1 is 2. And I don't know. 5 times. Division. And you had the answers were in the back of the book. Okay. So kind of, if you argue yourself, you see, well, you got it wrong. You could try to work it up. Back then, we didn't have Google. Okay. Back then, we didn't have Google. We didn't have what you call it, a cell phone. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I remember I was like, we had a little calculator. You could do a calculator. And the calculator probably back then, it probably lied to you, give you the wrong answer. So then long story short, I'm doing it. I'm like, not even 5-10 minutes. We're gonna get on my GED. And I'm going, break time. My mom says, what are you doing? I'm taking a break. She says, what? I said, yeah, I'm taking a break. Okay. She said, what, you gonna study, right? Yeah, I'll study. I said, oh, my turn was on. I said, Laura and Luke. If you didn't know, if you remember Laura and Luke back in the days, scandalous. Just scandalous as can be. Scandalous. Well, anyway, I had to go get some chips. Got my chips, got a sandwich, got my soda, pop it open. My mama says, I'm going to do laundry. Okay. You want help? No, you can get your homework done. Because I got homework due. Time she probably gone like an hour. I would have to do laundry, whatever. Because back then, we didn't live it like in the apartment complex. But back in New York, it was like the hood. Okay, you live in the hood. I didn't have to worry about having a pet. You saw a rat, a mouse, that was your pet. Just saying. Michael Jackson has something on. Oh, I said something like that, but I'm just saying. So anyway, long story short, my mom came back and she said, "How's it going?" I said, "Just a little hard day, you know, just a kind of hard day, but that's okay. One day, we'll try next day." So in the long story short, I studied for the GED test, and I had this brilliant idea after 2 months. After 2 months, I had this brilliant idea. I was ready to take a test. I was ready to take a test, and within 2 months, I didn't really study. You feeling me? I caught myself studying as I was watching General Hospital as the world turned. The world was turning, all right, but it wasn't turning in my school book. The world was turning. I'm just saying. So I studied and everything. Now, to take the GED test back then, see, California, you paid so much to take a test. In New York, I was like from Brooklyn, New York, the hood, you know. I wasn't a hood girl, but I was from, like, long story short. So when I took my GED test and everything, child, I saw grown people. I was like probably, dang, I was 16 years old. I saw people like in their 30s, in their 40s, in their 50s, even take the GED. And I was young. And of course, I was from the island, so you had people from Trinidad, you had people from Jamaica, you had people from all that nationality take their GED, and you're in this big room, and cheers like you in middle school, okay? Yeah, cheers like you feel like the cheers like you're in middle school, okay? Just go with me, okay? So anyway, long story short, I'm sitting there, and I go, okay, the first test will be, we have an hour or something like that, the hour for 5 minutes, and it was like the science test. We're all looking at each other like, you smart? You smart? Do you know what the answer is? No, I'm just kidding. But we had that look. And they had a timer. And they time people. I'm not kidding you. All I know is that I probably went there like at 2 o'clock. It was 8 o'clock. Okay? Really. It was that long. 2 to 8. You do the math, you feel me? No, really. No, really. And people that's like just doing the best they can. People, I know there was one guy was sweating. He took a test, he was sweating. And it was winter time. It was winter time. And this guy is like sweating like it's like he hot. And they didn't supply in no time a heater that I remember. Like okay, listen, I ain't worried about the heater. But anyway, like I was saying, child, when I got done with the math test, when they had any like A, B, and C and D, I thought about Michael Jackson when he was like A B C. Come on, A B C. Don't remember? I was just like, what you feeling? A. Next. Let's do a B. I feeling a C. I feeling a. What I'm trying to say is, I didn't prepare myself. I only studied for the test like I should have, and I didn't do good. So I took in one day. In one day, I took my math test, social studies test, science test, chemistry test, all the tests that you take while in high school for the GED. I took all my tests in one day. You didn't, and the thing about it is, you had to take all tests in one day. It was not like coming back, and you had to take all tests in one day. And I remember to myself, oh my gosh, I was stressing. I didn't know I had at the time I had a disability. I didn't know that if I had a problem with learning, I didn't know I had dyslexia at the time. I didn't know I had carrying information out of the brain. And so I gave up. I gave up on my dreams. I already had finished high school. I mean, dropped out of high school. So when I dropped out of high school, I gave up on that. I gave up on my dreams. And it was just like, I felt like I was a disappointment to my mom. I never knew who my father was. So I had a stepfather, and I just felt like, wow. In my heart of heart, I won't believe I passed the test. I won't believe so bad that I passed the test, but in my heart of heart, I felt like a failure. So anyway, when they said turn your paper in, you turn it in, and I'm looking at it, and one page of the test, I think I had half of it was like blank. It was just like, not blank, not circles, whatever. And they said, tapped up. And I remember giving my paper in there and going, oh my gosh. And I don't know, I think we had to pay, you know what, actually, I do remember, because it's such too many years, I'm 57 years old now. You had to pay like at least $25 per test. So I think it was like 5 tests. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, $25. So my stepfather helped me pay for my tests. And I remember it would take about a month or 5 weeks to get the results and how you pass your test. And I got the results. I didn't pass my test. You had to get, I think it was between like a 550 to pass everything, if I'm correct. And that was years ago. And when I saw it, I went, to me, I knew that I had really bad grades. My grades were low. But you know how when you pass a test, you know how you do a test, you don't do good, and you try, or you don't prepare for the test, how it makes you feel. By looking at my results, what I saw in my results was a failure. I saw in my result was, you didn't even try, grab. You failed. You just you didn't try. So from that point in my life, and it was probably before that, but when I saw that, it just made me feel like a failure. I gave up on myself, and I just settled. I just told myself, you know what? Just go get a job. Get a job. Get any job. At this rate, go get any job, because you're not going to do good in life. You're told at a young age to be abused. You're told that by family members. Family members look down on your mom. So, what makes you think you can do anything in your life? And I started to really look down on myself. And on that one test, by not passing my GED, the first time I felt like a failure. Not knowing that I had a disability, not knowing I had carrying information around the brain, not knowing I had dyslexia, not knowing that I had a lot of disability issue going on in my life, and not give myself credit to say, hey, you know what, Eva, you've been through so much in life. It's not your fault, but you tried. And what I'm sharing this with you for, this is not sad tissue. Don't feel sorry for me. You know, I'm sharing with you guys, and I have to slow it down. Is that sometimes in life we would I could take my medicine too, my time medicine. Sometimes in life is like a test. You try to do something and you fail it, or you mess up, and you feel like, you know what, you are no good. You messed up, you blew it. I'm here to tell you, no matter what you try, if 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 at all you mess up or it doesn't work out, try again. I think it was President what's his name? Oh my goodness, Abraham Lincoln, if I'm correct. Abraham Lincoln. I can't remember how many times he had failed at so many things. He had failed at so many things till he won and become the president of the United States of America. Then he got assassinated. Think about it. When you think about you fail at something, you mess up, or it doesn't work out, don't give up. Get up and do it again. And that's what I had to do. When I took the test back in New York and I didn't pass my test, my GED and stuff, it cost to take another test. And the thought about going back and studying, because I didn't know I had a disability and I didn't have people around me to help me to study for the test who would believe in me. I didn't have that circle of my mom believed me, told me wrong. She believed me the best way she knew how to. And that's how I come to my bed. But really, I didn't know, I didn't have that support team. But you know what's so important was when you have God in your life. I didn't know who God was in my life back then. I didn't know God. And for what I knew about God was like going to Catholic church, and confess my sins, then come back out and do it again, then go back see the priest again. I know it's funny, but this is my story. And, it was just like, so I didn't know who, I didn't have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. I didn't know him as my personal savior. I didn't know who he was. I didn't even know who he existed. And I didn't even know the guy liked me. I was like, he never did my life. I'm like, I think God likes me. Because if he liked me, why would he allow me to go through so much hell in my life? Why would he allow me to suffer so much? Why would he put all this stuff on me? But see, that's kind of mind mentality I had because I gave up on myself. And giving up on myself was I gave up on God. That's why in my YouTube videos you see a lot I say, do not give up. I encourage you not to give up because life is short. And sometimes we give up on our dreams, on our hopes, on our visions. And the thing that's deep within us is that because He gave it to us. So that's part of my testimony of what I went through in my life and how I learned. How I learned what I get this give up thing about. And it came from my growing up. My childhood wasn't pretty. My childhood wasn't pretty, and I wasn't a safe environment. But I'm here to tell you, I don't know what you're going through today. Do not give up. Do not give up on yourself. You know, don't give up on yourself. Something think I go on this bed and it's not comfortable. My videos will be real raw. You probably say, I don't know, I'm gonna subscribe to you, but unsubscribe. This video is not for everybody, and I will put it on there too. And my triggers with people. I'm not gonna go too much detail, things I put in my life and stuff. But looking back my life, I don't regret anything I have been through as far as things I went through. Um, Disappointment with family members or people who put me down. Because people who put me down, who didn't believe me, I thank them today because it's taught me how not to give money back, how to be grateful, how to know that through it all, Jesus got me. He got me. And that's why when I on my YouTube channel, you see it over and over, and I'm gonna just upload this video, okay? Do not give up, and that's something I tell people every single day when I make my videos. You see me do skits and everything, and I have two YouTube channels, so I don't know which one that's gonna go upload to. Um, give it up, don't give up. It should be an option for you. Give up is it's not it's not for you. It's not for you. It's not for you. You know, and I thank my mom, my Trinidadian mother. She taught me how to presume, how to, that's the correct word, I'm not what it is, but how to push through and not to give up myself and to believe in myself and everything. You know, I look back at being so young and making a decision to drop out of high school. You know, was it a wise decision I made back then? That was where I was at. And I don't look back and condemn myself for it. Some people watching might say, well, Eva, you quit. You're afraid. And you know what? I'm going to be real with you. Yes, I was. I was being bullied every single day of my life. Growing up, I was bullied every day. So that's why I tell people all the time, don't give up. Don't give up. And, oh boy. I wasn't planning on making this video, so just, I don't know how many views it's going to get and everything. This is not about the view and stuff. If this is touching one person's life, then I know that I shared what I was supposed to share and everything. But giving up was not an option because you have a story. Who's watching this video right now, you have a story to tell. And your story one day is going to touch many people's life and make an impact in so many people's life, and you don't realize it. And I'm glad that I didn't give up. Even when I dropped out of high school and what would I say to the young Yvette? Would I tell her, go to school every day and, just push through? Be honest with you, no, I don't think I would. I wouldn't tell her to change anything. I wouldn't tell her to say, uh, go to school. I'm glad that I made the decision, even though it was a hard decision, even though it might be, for someone out there might think it not be wise. Everybody is in a different spot. In the time I was in back in those days, it was, if you've seen a movie like Freedom Rider, the high school I went through, when my husband and my son, we watched Freedom Rider one time, or a separate time, we watched a trail of it, and I told them, I said, guys, and they said, what? And I said, that's the kind of high school I went to. And they looked at me, the guy was serious. And I said, yeah, that's kind of high school I went through. And I saw things, heard things that no teenager had to deal with. But I want to share with you. Oh, please hear this. If you hear any on this video, this is not a feel sorry for you video. Do not give up because you have such a beautiful personality. You have a beautiful smile. God has such purpose for you, and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You watch this video all the way to know that this is not about me. This is not about me. And for some of you wondering, and I have put that's gonna be another video because this is titled "Don't Give Up." And a lot of things you see on it, they'll say subscribe to it. I'm learning how to do my computer, so bear with me. This is just me, okay? I'm being a vet, okay? I tend to forget what I'm gonna say is dang, I was saying something to fucking say. Oh, don't give up on you. Don't give up on your dreams. One of my videos I'm going to share with you is how I got my GED and what it meant to me and my sons, and I'm married now and stuff. But I'm proud of the accomplishment I made in my life. I'm very proud of the accomplishment in my life, and I won't change up anything. And sometimes in life, we go through hard times. We go through hard decisions. We make decisions that that will shape our future, and we might be saying to ourselves, "Oh gosh, if I do this, this will happen." Sometimes we can make a decision, and we don't know what uh, the decision we make. We don't know how it's going to affect our future. But I thank the God for the mother I had. Some people say, well, you probably have got good upbringing because your mom was so he went in school. My mom did her very best with the much education she had. And that's another video itself. My mother, I'm going to do a video on her and be like for her. I'm going to do a video about my mom. And I just want to say, and got a few minutes before I'm turning this video off, but no matter what you're going through, what you're facing right now, I want to share this with you. Do not give up. Okay? Take my glass off. You have come a long way, and you deserve your best. Even if you mess up, get up and try again. Remember when I was saying the saying of Dr. Martin Luther King says, "I have a dream," and I want to say this to my subscribers. I can. I know you have a dream. I know you have a dream. Remember that. And you are the apple of God's eye. And God said He'll never leave you, nor forsake you. So, boy, I hope this video really encouraged you guys and everything. This is like the most longest video I've made. So I'm trying to think, be real with you. Sometimes on YouTube, people think you have to be so perfect and you have to say just the right words. And if you don't say the right words, then I was watching videos, and I felt like that for a long time. I did videos on my makeup, on my hair, on my nails, and and they would blow up, be like, "Oh, how do you have long nails?" Something like that. But you know what? I'm realizing something. Sometimes it's something, just being who you are, being real, in front of a camera is so important. Because when you're fake, people see that. When you're trying to be somebody you're not, people see that. And I don't want to be fake. I want to be real. I want to be transparent. I'm I'm gonna be the woman that God's called me to be, the wife and the mother, and I have a hard time saying to my husband. That's a how to use the word and the YouTuber God's called me to be. Because at the end of the day, it's not about who people say I am. It's about who He says I am. And just to encourage you, whoever's watching this video, know that you have a purpose in this life. You have a purpose. What if you didn't finish high school? What if you maybe didn't finish college? Maybe you're a single mom, a single father, grandma, aunt, uncle. Maybe no, maybe you're getting out of prison, jail. I want you to know that you have a purpose. And sometimes people look down on other people. But I'm here to tell you on this platform, on the platform that God's allowed me to speak on, do not give up. There's hope for you. I say again, there's hope for you. Do not give up. And that's what you're gonna find. You come on this channel, I'm gonna constantly say it to you over and over. Do not give up. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about some hair and skin and nails and the vitamins and things I do in my daily activity and stuff. But I just want to bring it home. Do not give up. If it took me a long time, okay? I'm 57 and I got my GED back in. I passed my test for GED in 2010 and I graduated. I think we did the graduation was 2010. I think, I gotta find it and show you guys my GED certificate. Oh my goodness. I'm so proud of myself. My sons. I was so proud of myself.